But yeah, for example, operating in the sharing economy, like what we are doing with Airbnb as a service company, as an intermediary, to make sure that everything runs smoothly and that the people who own the real estate or the cars and the people who want to use these transportation services, that they are matched together, and that there is a good service after service. What if these cars break down? How do we guarantee a good customer experience? Prevent people from smoking inside the vehicle or whatever. That is a business that that will definitely that I think that will grow in the future.
So just this video shows that I don't know what we're going to define the GDP or GDP per capita, whatever. But what is our final target to goal? People's happiness or
Yes.
prosperity.
Yes.
How are we going to measure it?
I think that's a good question. I think if we are going to measure it in pure GDP, then we will need to be able to capture the value of certain things, like like for example the value of Google, the value of having the capacity to have all the information at your fingertips at zero costs. If we don't include that, then we will say, oh, we are better off, we are worse off than we were 20 years ago. I don't think that's really the case, but that's just a matter of imperfection. That's again economics, and the economic reality is not always the same. We can put a monetary value on it, but maybe monetary values are not always a good representation of whether we are going to be better off or worse off. As a whole, I think this is necessary. We need to move away from fossil fuels, otherwise we have a problem as human beings. I think that decentralization, the way that if we can utilize our means better, we can do more with less. That would be a good option. If we can basically decentralize our production or economic activities, that will mean that people will get more engaged with their local environment. They get their goods and services from their local environment. You still have a global reach. So as a whole, I think that in society, our welfare, that's the measurement that I would say. Our welfare will not go down unless we do it wrong. Unless we basically do not put in certain measures in place that will make sure that there are not there's not a whole army of losers in this whole transition process.
Okay, I studied democracy, the rest of the world. Most difficult is how to measure the people's satisfaction.
Right.
Okay, what's the measurement of the people's satisfaction?
Right. UN does it. The UN does it.
Living, housing. What is this?
Yeah.
This is like Japan is compared with the United States. House is very small compared with them, and also the space is more small. It's like a park or everything, kind of sort of area is very small, and food is Japan is more expensive compared to States. Food, and this sort of clothing is Japanese more expensive compared to United States. But salary, wages is Japanese is lower than America. But which one is happier is very difficult to make judgment. Very difficult. America is central heating, Japan is not, right? At maximum floor heating, not whole housing. So this is different. But which is happier? Which is more better satisfaction for people? It's a very difficult question. Like a Japanese medium income class house housing is worse than black people living in the States,
Mm.
in Texas. So this is also like before I studied this is Bhutan people. Many people escaped from Bhutan to Nepal. Nepal refugees from Bhutan. So Nepal refugees, American government accepts them to move into the States. And they now is 20 years living in Bhutan, Nepal. They moved to the America in suburb of New York. And the American government gives them a big house, free food, and gives them food ticket and money. But many people suicide. This is why the better life. But this is, I think, just not only the food, house, living, but anything else. The other things is need to be get them better, feeling better and happiness.
It is said that the number one cause of death is not lack of money, it's not diseases, it's loneliness.
Oh, okay. They said, Nepalians said, this is, they had better like the former place, even if no water, even if they have very poor infrastructure, but Nepal place was better than United States. And the major reason is why I think this is human network. Okay, take this out, move to the States. But American, life is problem is first of all the language and culture different. Very easy way to understand how to buy, how to do communicate with American people. It's very difficult to do that. So, like sort of things, I think very difficult to make judgment. What is the most suitable environment for living? So in future, Japan is, as you know, we are going to more AI and robotics, and many people more free time. Currently, just only Saturday, Sunday, but maybe more than 3 days. Those Japanese people are available for their own time. So what kind of things we need to consider for better living? Especially men is sticking to business full-time basis, right? They somehow they are working hard. Looks like they feel happy, but this company will tell you don't need to work more than 3 days, or you have your own time for 4 days a week. At that time, those people were depressed.
So,
right? Because you're going to avail 4 days. What are you going to do for 4 days?
yeah, talk to my wife.
Right?
No, thank you.
So this is I think we need to seriously consider in future. So this is okay. Happiness and need to consider GDP and what kind of relationship. How we're going to democracy. We're going to measure democracy is we try to consider GDP per person, and we're going to check the people's poverty. We're going to consider for what kind of lifestyle they are currently doing right now, and sort of things. But I think this is going to change. Lifestyle is going to change in the world. So how we're going to measurement for what's the best way for living, or best way of fruitful lifestyle, right? Or your money, or social status, or what is it? Or the human being is a better way of life.
Yeah, I think it's not a matter of amount of the money. So just setting up some level of the society or living standard with the financial criteria is not big meaning. Then if we will believe without any disastrous situation, then people is meant to live together in a peaceful way and making a connection. So if so, it would be the better see there are the negative how much negative factors, negative situation for the people to live in the normal situation. So not looking for some positive way, and not trying to find the positive, the factor how much these people in this country have finance, the resources by GDP, but it doesn't mean they're living happy. But if
it's very much relative, you know. I really noticed this when I was traveling in Africa, that if you go to the countryside, people are, on average, much happier than if you go to the cities.
Okay, good question. I have a question for you. I studied Congo and many other countries in Africa, Middle Africa, Central Africa, and Western East Africa. Many countryside people, young women, sell to as a prostitute. Okay, after 10 years old, and farmers are happy. Okay, and small young children is also working as prostitutes. They are happy.はい、皆さんこんにちは、Unnoです。今日はですね、Unno塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました、留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる、専門性を持つ、英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵法、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって、皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えています。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どものUnno塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際にUnno塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えて